Caught a bass in his life, so we've only been out here 22 minutes. I shouldn't expect him to have caught one already. You got one? Reel him in.
I just dropped the lure in.
He's on there?
Yeah, he's coming.
Cool.
He's coming my way.
All right, number 4. This one's coming on board, baby. Oh, he's a good one too. Ooh,
yeah,
that's a big one. Yeah, just hold him. Just oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it's a big one. Yeah.
Come on,
back up just a little bit.
What do I need to do?
Just hold on. Just hold him. Just don't do nothing. Okay, now reel a little bit just to keep tension. Just stand up.
I'm standing up.
All right, we're gonna get this one. All right, we got him.
All right, we have
a nice one too. That's a nice 2-pounder. It's a good way to start.
Very good.
Good way to go.
Good teamwork there. That was a crew chief helping me out.
23 minutes, but
4 and 1.
Here, you hold it up. That's your fish.
I might drop him. Does he count still if I drop him?
Just don't drop him in the lake. You can drop him in the live well.
We're looking good now.
Well, apparently we have some race car drivers who are fast learners. Obviously, we got a lot more fish catching yet to come on the Citgo Bassmaster Celebrity Challenge. Don't go away.
To you by Citgo. We know you. And presented by Bass Pro Shops, the world's leading supplier of premium fishing tackle. And by Triton, a new breed of fishing boats by Earl Bentz.
Welcome back to the Citgo Bassmaster Celebrity Challenge here in Orlando, Florida. I'm Tommy Sanders along with Kirsten Gum. We got 6 of the hottest race car drivers in the country, each paired with one of the top bass anglers in the world. Now, the way it works is the race car driver had to catch the first fish before the rest of the team could begin fishing. Well, that's all out of the way. The guys are pretty much swinging for the fences now.
Oh, look at that, man. That big one came out right there.
I'll tell you what. Oh, you just had one?
Yeah, Sam. There he is.
You got him. Good.
That's
all right,
good
you're
one.
on your own on that one to land it. Take your time, though. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
It's a good fish.
I got one, too. Oh, I just lost mine.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I knew he was over there, too.
There's that grass right there ought to have a good one in it someplace, because that's a... Just hold your rod tip up just a little bit, and you can try to stay over the top of it a little bit. He's a fast learner. Easy, easy. When you get him up here, you just want to keep him nice and smooth, fluid, right in the boat. Yep. Just like so. Another keeper. Fish on! You're culling next, man. We're culling. I didn't know what that meant this morning.
Now we'll check in with Kirsten Gum. She's keeping a close watch on Shaw Grigsby and Hank Parker Jr.
Hank, have you caught anything yet?
I've caught 2. I have put 2 in the boat.
Are they keepers?
0 in the boat.
Shaw?
Yes, they're keepers. Have you talked to anybody else? Have they put any in the boat?
Oh, yeah. They're calling up there.
Probably
I think she's messing with
I just tell you the facts there, Hank.
Okay.
So was your first fish a keeper?
Sure.
No, it wasn't. His first fish was 12 3/4, just missed, killed us, but he backed it up pretty quick.
Yeah. First real fish.
First real fish.
Yeah. See, you got to lie a little bit. You can embellish up to 50% when you're fishing, and it's okay.
Did you learn that from your dad?
Yes, I did.
Spoken like a true bass fisherman.
Man, we're 30 minutes into this thing, and we both got a limit. Man, I promise all our lakes that we go to aren't like this. This place here just makes you think you can fish. This place is just so awesome.
Yeah, it's like racing on a brand new racetrack. Got a lot of grip, go fast, car handles, man, you think you can do everything.
Some of the lakes we go to, it's an issue for us to get a bite in a day. Not whether we get 5, but just get a bite.
A bite, that's incredible. That's hard to imagine.
There he is. You see that cast? That was perfect. You're in the boat. Good job. That one's gonna make it. Okay, that's good.
Nice, Evan. Yeah.
Greg, how are you doing?
I got 2. He's pretty good at this. We're thinking about trading out careers at this point.
Does that mean you're a good teacher?
No, ma'am, that means he's a quick learner. No, he's a good teacher. You know, I was just kind of laughing at him. We've been out on the water about 30 minutes, and he's already found a guardrail to get into. And that's amazing. I've stayed
caught that guardrail back there.
Just get a guy close to it, drives a car, he's going to find the rail.
Yeah. He's pretty good at putting it up against the wall, too, on the track.
Come on. He's not scared. I can tell you that.
When did you pull in the first fish, Greg?
It took me about a matter of about 4 minutes, isn't it? 5 minutes?
Was that the keeper?
Yeah, I was the keeper.
Wow.
It didn't take him long at all.
I'm impressed.
I was too.
I'm kind of on a dry spell right now, but it's going to be looking up here in a minute.
He said pull in for Pitt here in a minute.
We're on the fish, that's for sure.
He's snapping them over there.
And now this is a team competition, but Jeff Burton showing what a quick study he is. He is outfishing the reigning world champion.
The guy's a natural.
I'm gonna need to be. I got all kinds of mess up here.
The rules say the driver has to catch the first fish, which means there was a lot of tutoring going on by their angler teammates. Well, we thought it'd be a good turnabout for Winston Cup driver Jeff Burton to teach Bassmaster Classic champion Kevin Van Dam a thing or two.
Boy, I'm really looking forward to it. This is exciting. We're gonna have fun. We'll try not to hit anything. That's the main. That's the key. And stay off the wall. Just remember, I'm not compatible with the wall. I'm ready.
All right, let's go see how fast we can go.
Put me next to the wall just because you knew I said something to you about that, or you just like?
Well, we generally run. You know, we generally run a little closer. You know, we run as close to the wall as we can because it helps their entrance into the corner, and it helps. You know, when you come off the corner, the more racetrack you can use, you don't have to turn the wheel as much. You can let your car go out to the wall. So we run. You know, we run as close to the wall as we can because it makes speed.
That'll work.
Well, now you gotta show me what you do, man.
Obviously, Kevin Van Dam and Jeff Burton, the team to beat at this point, and wouldn't the rest of these anglers love to beat that team? We'll see if they can pull it off. Lunch here in Orlando, Florida. I'm Tommy Sanders. Kirsten Gum is out there. She's caught up with another one of our fishing teams. Let's see what's happening.
Marty, we're here to check in on you. How's your driver doing?
Man, this guy, I tell you what, last night he said he wasn't that good of a fisherman. He was down flat. I've got the ringer, and he is catching them, and catching them well. The whole 9 yards. He knows how to do it all. Took him about 2 casts to get warmed up this morning. I'm going to have a hard time keeping up.
Have you started culling yet?
No, we just both have got our limits now, and from here on out, it's going to be Cull City. So they've got troubles today.
So his first fish, or all 3 of his fish right now, were keepers right off?
Well, he had one short in there, so he's, we're calling, get him in the boat.
That might be the biggest yet right there.
That is it. Oh, no. Stay in the boat, stay in the boat, stay in the boat. We're calling. Good job, man. Good job. See what I mean? We've got the ringer.
This fishing stuff's easy. You throw it out and grab them.
There's one.
Get something.
He's not real big, but he's a keeper. I'll just lift him in.
Okay.
He's hooked. Looks like he's hooked all right. There we go. We got him.
Should be a keeper there.
Yeah, that one will keep. All right. Gets me on the board.
Well, after being patient with partner Kurt Busch, Jay Ellis finally gets in the game. He's got a keeper fish of his own.
Get back to fishing.
Not a bad deal. I knew you had it in you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You killing them this morning. Bring him right up and swing him right up. Good job. See? That's why you swing them.
Oh, didn't get you, did it?
Nope. Calling for you. Now, Greg, you was telling me earlier you fished a lot when you was a child.
Yeah.
It looks like you've been fishing a little bit since you've been racing because you kind of got the hang of this casting and throwing and popping.
That's all just from the dock.
You're just a quick learner, right?
That's right.
So when you got into racing, was you a quick learner? Like first couple of races, started winning automatically?
Yes and no. Some early success and some hard lessons, just like this here, huh?
Now, the hard lessons you refer to, would those be crashes?
Yeah, those would be some wrecked equipment.
I've got a question. Are you sore after that? You hurt every morning when you get up?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, we're like that in fishing, too. After a hard day of fishing, I'm usually a little sore.
That's right.
There's one.
Yeah, there's another one. Oh, yeah.
He's not going to help us.
No?
No.
Oh, no, he's not very big.
Keeper, but that's about it. Key is, like you said earlier in the day, the whole game of this is a numbers deal. Make enough good casts in a day's time, put it in front of enough of them, we're going to get an opportunity for a big fish or two. That one might help. That one could help. I'll slow down a little bit with him. Well,
Man, I can't believe it. He doesn't help
long enough.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, if he doesn't, that is a great thing.
There's a good one right there.
All right.
That's the kind we need right there. If I can land him, that's a big one.
Come on, baby, hop in the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
A little bigger.
That's a nice fish.
This is a little fish. He's just a little one. Not even as big as that one you
I
caught.
actually got something here.
You got one too?
Stay on the hook. Stay on the hook.
Stay on there. That's a big one. Oh yeah. No, just don't reel. Just hold him. Hold him. Hold him. All right, dude. We're doing it.
Time to look in on Earl Bentz and Jeff Green.
I think you're the only team that actually got to practice together. How long were you out here together yesterday?
Oh, we were out here all day yesterday. You know, those other guys went and played golf and goofed off. We came out and did our testing. Got up this morning. What did we have? Jeff had a little push in the second turn.
Yeah.
But, and a little tight coming out of 4, he said.
We wasn't practicing. We was just fishing.
Oh, yeah, just fishing. Right, nice and innocent, huh? Jeff, how long did it take you to get your first fish this morning?
About 15 minutes. Took a little longer than I thought. For some reason, they wasn't hitting on it too good, but...
15 minutes?
Yeah, I think yesterday the fish knew that it was just practice. Today it's real, so...
He ain't but about a 3.5. I don't look like, man, he's barely hooked. Oh, the A-team is looking up. All right.
That's what I'm talking
I gotta have
about.
some skin on that now. Come on.
Yeah.
Race car, man. We can't go out like that.
Come back and see us.
Depart port.
Gotta let them know.
Yeah, we're leaving port, right? Leaving port.
I'm gonna... All right, careful, I'll get him.
Got him?
Yeah. All right.
Looking good.
Number 3 for me. That's a spinner bait.
That sounded big. I don't know if he is or not. Yeah, I think that one will help us. Get in here. Ah. Don't let anybody kid you. The hooks are sharp. He got me.
Man, he wasn't hardly on either, was
he? Barely on.
That was a good catch there.
Does it ever come down to race where that's what it comes to? It's like, Greg, this is your chance. You either got to do it or you're going to lose.
Yeah. That last lap at Charlotte when I was trying to pass Green, it's like, I'm in second. You know, when we're racing for points, right? Do I want to end up 30th or 35th, or do I want to end up second? You know, or do I want to win?
So you're like on a conservative. You're like, if I try to pass him and I crash,
Yep.
I'm going to lose all my points.
Right, all my money.
Right, and if I just stay conservative, but somewhere around that lap, the competitor, that little demon comes out and he starts going, all right, Greg, you can do it, dude, you can do it.
It does.
Don't worry about them points. You can't eat them points. Let's go.
Right. So I tried it.
All right, the fishing's a lot in the same aspect. We got to keep up with points every tournament, and there's tournaments throughout the year where you know deep down inside if you make a big gamble or a big run or you do something gutsy, you probably got a real good chance to win a lot of money. But if it fails, you ruin your whole season. There's no catching up in this circuit. When you're down one tournament, you're down.
We have to admire these race car drivers, some of them with little or no bass fishing experience, just able to jump in the boat, get into the heat of competition with the best bass anglers in the world, but possibly the best in the world right now. Kevin Van Dam took some time out from his practice day to show he's not afraid of a lot of horsepower himself.
Now we look official.
Let's get some things straight here. Never been on a track like this before, never driven a stock car.
Never anything like that. I drive a Chevy Suburban towing a bass boat, so that's a little different.
You are suited up. You've had your first trip around the track in a van. What were they telling you in there?
Just remember one thing today. The faster you drive your race car, the better your air's going to work, I promise. All right? Drivers, you're going to notice basically we're going to run a high line here into 2 and then a nice sweeping line down here to the bottom. Left side tires right down here on the white line, all the way through the corner here. And here's the first set of cones we're going to use.
They say you're a machine out on the water when you fish. Can you handle a machine right here on the track?
Well, you know, I don't know. This is, like I say, this is a new experience, but it's one I'm ready to try.
Starting on the bowl this morning, and the number 43 Monte Carlo, sponsored by the Richard Petty Driving Experience. Let's hear it, everybody, for Kevin Van Dam.
How fast are you going to get?
As fast as I can go.
Okay, Kevin, I see some scrapes on the car right here. I expect it to look exactly like this when you get back, okay?
I hope so. That's my plan.
I want an autograph first, just in case. Want to do that? All right.
Kevin, you take off, make sure this green light comes on.
Right.
First gear light, all right? Get your RPMs about 2,500.
Yep.
Slow off the clutch, okay?
Yeah.
Once you get it rolling, it's a piece of cake. Shift just like a regular car, all right?
Yep.
But to get it going, slow off the clutch. When you get on the track, just do to pull a little bit to the left on you, just because the tire stagger, the outside tire is a little bit bigger than the inside. But at the same time, that's what handles the good. So don't be afraid to get after it out there, all righty?
Okay.
Just relax out there, man. Have yourself a good time, all right?
Yeah.
Here we go. You ready?
Yep. Just, you know, tried to keep my line and you know, get used to having that wall right there. You know, that's when you swing to the outside to get that, you know, those faster times, you got to get close to the wall and then tuck it in tight and try to be smooth about everything. And that's the hardest thing, I think, is get used to how easy you got to turn the wheel. And you know, that's what makes those guys that do it every day a pro. You know, and when you're see that turn coming up and you're going 100 plus, it gets there in a hurry. So you just want to be, I just want to not mess up or do anything wrong. But towards the end there, I was really feeling real good about it, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, that's fun.
Would you do it again? We could get you back in a car.
I'd do it in a heartbeat. I mean, it's awesome. I will do it again.
All right, everybody, big hand for Kevin Van Dam.
What do you think about this speed?
Well, looking at it right here, you can see that every single time, other than one by 1 mile an hour, I was faster every time around. So, you know, imagine what you could do with a little more time off.
You got brave.
124, 93, 125. That's, you know, it's pretty fast. That wall is definitely interesting at that speed, you know, and it is the thrill of a lifetime. Anybody that ever gets a chance to do this should do it. I mean, which everybody is a race fan, but I mean, if you ever get a chance to do this, you've got to do it. It is such a rush.
Sure beats practicing out in the water?
I gave up my practice bass fishing this morning to do this, and I'd stay the rest of the day.
That's big, but we'll hit every 3 feet here.
Okay. Okay.
See back there's 2 more beds between that cast and that cast.
I'll jump on those.
You got him. That's a good one too. Look at that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a beautiful fish, Hank. I'll grab him, man. Beautiful, buddy. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Either one. Throw him or whatever. Bring him up. You catch one more like this, and we'll call that little 13-incher you caught at the beginning.
Your arm getting tired yet?
No, we're all right.
You know, one thing I noticed when we raced boats a couple years ago was turning. If on a real sharp turn, these boats would just wear your arms out at the end of the day.
You guys probably, I know you have power steering in those things.
And we've got the wheel a little bit closer to our body. I think
a little bit, that probably helps.
when the wheel's farther away.
But is it hard to turn them at that speed? Is it hard to turn the wheel, or is it pretty?
It's about the same as a car going 80 miles an hour versus 40. You can feel that it's easier to turn it.
Right.
But yet you're into the banking and the sharper corners.
Right. There's one. He looks pretty good. Watch out. I don't think he's going to help. He's skinny, too. Look at him. He's as skinny as a rail.
Got him?
Yep. Oh, it's a giant.
Come on in, house. There we go.
That's limit.
We both got our limit now. We can start culling, right?
Yep.
All right, our teams have limited out. Now it's a matter of finding big fish. We'll see who does it first when we return to the Citgo Bassmaster Celebrity Challenge. Celebrity Challenge here in Orlando, Florida. Well, among our teams, the learning curve is pretty much done with. Our race car drivers have proved themselves to be adequate to the task. They're fishing hard. Each team now trying to find that big fish that's going to make the difference at the weigh-in.
There he is.
There we go.
That might work. That's a better fish.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a color.
All right, side, hold to the side just a little bit for me, Todd. I'm going to throw him right where you're at.
Oh, yeah. Big boy right there.
Good deal. Good deal. That's the kind we need right there. That's the one the rest of them will go, ouch, that hurt.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is a good one.
Yeah, it'll call one.
Gerald, Greg, what's your status?
Well, we're not bad. We need one more. We're really working on our 6 fish at this point of it, and we've had a couple opportunities, and we're going to get another one or two, man. We're catching lots of fish, having a good time, and I know we're going to need one more 2.5, 3 pounder to have a chance to win. And he's working on it. This guy right here is a working machine now. No, that's him right there. Oh, he's a little guy. Throw him up here. We're on these little worm. We're on these little guys. Let me get you a worm. This guy's catching them, man. Don't let nobody fool you. He can catch a fish.
We're looking for the big one.
The kicker.
That's right.
The kicker.
The kicker.
If we're going to win, he said we're going to do a burnout, we got to win, so we're trying to win.
That's right.
I don't know how those Chevrolet Suburbans are going to handle a burnout in Bass Pro Shop. We'll give them a shot. Sure they won't mind too much.
Greg, how's the competition compared to racing?
It's really similar. I mean, I'll tell you what, we got a couple second place finishes over there. I had a nice fish up to the boat, but we didn't have him hooked very good and couldn't get him in the boat. We'd have been feeling a lot better if we had that fish.
He's feeling the bumps and bruises of bass fishing. He's adjusting quite well, though.
There he is. That's a good one. Yeah, that'll call. Bring him right again. There you go. Swing. Perfect. Good job, man. That's a good fish there.
Right across the tip of that patch.
Point
grass.
Yep. Good deal.
Oh, coming in.
There you go.
That's one I needed now.
That'll help out right there a lot.
That'll call. We need 5 just like this.
Time is running out on our celebrity anglers. Right now, everyone looking for the bigger fish that will separate themselves from the rest of this field.
That all about 2 of them at once.
Doubles are good.
There he is. Keep him. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Stay on, big boy.
Get him in here. Yeah. Good job, man. That's a great call there.
Get him. Oh, no.
Tell me winning this tournament doesn't mean anything to these competitors. Jay Ellis, Kurt Busch are even losing rods overboard trying to catch a kicker fish.
Whichever one jumps out, I'll cull.
Everyone has their own special culling techniques, including Shaw Grigsby.
There you go. Lost him. That was the right one, too.
At least you didn't fall in, Kurt.
No, I wouldn't do that. I mean, we do need to do what we got to do to win this thing, though.
A good partner would have dove in after him, though.
Yeah, I figured I should have brought my snorkel gear.
What do you think?
That's a big cull. Oh, yeah. I think that first 13-incher you got. Well, I don't know.
He's going to be close. He's going to be close.
He's over. I think you got it.
Well, we've caught a lot of fish. We have some good competition going on. Those are the two key ingredients for a sensational weigh-in. We'll have that for you when we return to the Citgo Bassmaster Celebrity Challenge. Welcome to the Citgo Bassmaster Celebrity Challenge. This is our first team right here. Let's hear it for them. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Burton and Kevin Van Dam, the 2001 Bassmaster Classic champion. There they are. Let's hear it for them. Bring them on up here. Jeff, getting real close to the scales. We're going to weigh them in. Man, you guys seem to be on fire from the very start. We were out there watching you today.
Well, we had a lot of fun today, that's for sure. Fished with the world's best fishermen, had a great time, and learned an awful lot. It was fun. It was fun.
Kevin, this guy, he was on fire. He was going good when you first got out of the box today.
You know, it didn't take him 10 casts to get that first keeper in the boat, and before I knew it, he had 3 of them in the boat. He had his limit before I even caught one.
All right, man, that's what you like to see. Why don't you guys go get your fish, and we'll see what this team can put on the board to set our first weight today. Now, each team, we had a professional bass angler, we had the race car driver, and we'll get the race car driver's bag first. The race car driver's fish, bring it up here. We will weigh it. The reason I ask about that first fish, our race car driver had to catch the first fish today in order that the fishermen could start fishing, so it was very crucial. Man, look at this guy. Jeff Burton has been knocking him dead out there today. Jeff Burton, 93, his first Winston Cup race, and it has been history since then. Bring it on up, Jeff Burton. All right, we're going to get a weight here. You ready to see the weight?
Let's do it.
All right.
6 pounds, 7 ounces.
Nice, nice. Let's hear it for Jeff. That is excellent out there today. Lose any big ones, Jeff?
I lost 2. You always lose the big ones. You know, they probably were that big.
Oh, yeah, but
you know, you felt like you lost.
Memory makes them get gigantic.
Kevin told me, quit worrying about it. Don't worry about the one you lost. Worry about the one we're going to catch.
All right. Good deal. Kevin Van Dam, our 2001 reigning Bassmasters Classic champion.
Yeah, we want to win anything we do.
8 pounds even.
8 pounds even. Now, 14-7, the number for this team. I tell you what, a lot of fun out there today, Jeff.
Yeah, it was a blast. I hadn't had so much fun in a long time. We get so intense, worried about racing, you forget to go have fun every now and then. Today was just a blast.
All right, well, your fans love seeing both you guys here. They have got the lead. They're going to take a seat. They're going to keep that seat until they get knocked out. Let's bring our next team at this time is going to be the Triton man, Earl Bentz. And how about it, NASCAR's Jeff Green? Let's hear it for them. There they are right there. These guys got to go out and practice a little bit yesterday. We'll get Jeff's fish out first.
Jeff Green needs 6'8" to beat Jeff Burton.
All right, that's good. That's good. We got a little mini race going then here. All the pro anglers very happy to see how good these drivers are. Let's bring Jeff, bring it on up here. Let's hear it for Jeff Green. Man, he has made it. He has done great. Little practice yesterday. Did that do you some good?
Not too good. We couldn't talk them fish into coming back, but I noticed Burton didn't get his fish out. I think I'll at least get another pound or 2 for that to get my own fish out, right?
Well, we'll have to consult the rules committee on that. Are you ready to see your weight, Jeff?
Yeah.
3 pounds, 7 ounces.
3-7. All right. Not good enough to take the fisherman, to take the driver lead, but what do you think about Earl? Great guy, huh?
Good friend, great fisherman. I think he's really a little naive on how good he is, so he won't let everybody know. See right there?
Yeah.
So, great fishing boat, and had a good time. Thanks for Citgo and ESPN for everything they do for us here.
All right. This team needs 11-1 in order to take the lead. We're looking for 11-1. It's going to be
7-14.
7-14. All right. All right. We want to see the big fish, though. All right, Earl. Very, very nice. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Earl Bentz, Jeff Green. How much for the big fish? 4 pounds, 9 ounces. Earl may have the big one off today. Our guys in the lead are still in the seats. 4 more teams to go. Coming up next, let's hear it. Kurt Busch, Jay Ellis, here they are, ready to go. All right, we're going to get Kurt Busch's fish out first. Kurt, 2000 Rookie of the Year for Kurt. Runner-up Rookie of the Year on the Winston Cup last year at the ripe old age of 23. I feel awful old standing up here with this next generation. And Kurt came here. We might ought to let him tell the story, but Kurt came here without ever having caught a bass in his life. Comes from Washington State. But, man, he caught on. He's got himself a limit, I think. Have we got a limit in there, Kurt?
We're going to have something that's going to tip the scale. We caught a lot of quantity, but not quality.
All right, we'll take a look. Looking for 6'8".
What we got?
There's 6'10", 6'10". How about that? Our #1 driver so far. Did you expect to do so well as you did?
We caught 3 fish right off the bat. I mean, I had him working 23 minutes in there, and we were just trying to go for quality after that. We caught a lot of fish, but everything was working great. He'll give you the details on what we did. I was just throwing the reel out there.
All right, about to come up on his 12th consecutive Classic appearance, Jay Yellis right here, everybody. Jay Yellis. We're looking for 8 pounds from Jay Yellis. Over 8 pounds for this team to take the lead. 3 fish. Not quite. 6:03, but a big hand for this team right here. Yeah. That's right. Jay and I had a conversation on the day before the tournament. We were wondering, Kurt had told us that he had not, we'd met him earlier today, said I'd never fished before, and Jay was thinking, oh gosh, we got to do something to get him that first fish so the team can fish, but the worry switched around as the day went on.
I worried too much about how to get him fish and not enough about myself, but he did great. You know, he's never caught a bass before, and he came out and caught more than a pro on his first day of bass fishing ever.
Beginner's luck. Beginner's luck. Now, is there a fishing career somewhere in the future for you?
I thought I was going to maintain golf courses, but I just now might jump up to bass fishing when I retire.
All right, let's have a big hand for Jay Ellis and Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch right here, everybody.
Citgo, we know you. And presented by Bass Pro Shops, the world's leading supplier of premium fishing tackle. And by Chevy Trucks, the most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road.
Hank Parker Jr., Shaw Grigsby coming in. Let's hear it for them. There they are right there. Our leaders still occupying the seats. Kevin Van Dam, Jeff Burton, sitting in the catbird seat right there. They're keeping their seats there. Hank Parker Jr. started the Busch Series in '97, notched his first win last year in 2001. And, of course, you know his daddy, Hank Parker, former Classic champion and Angler of the Year. What a fishing pedigree this guy has. Now, if you had to pick a team that was the favorites coming in here, you got to look at this team. But they've got to have 14-7 before they can get any bragging rights out of the Citgo Bassmaster Celebrity Challenge. All right, Hank Parker Jr., you need 6'11" to be the leading driver.
I don't know. It's going to be close, I guess.
All right, we're looking for 6'11".
We're going to
mighty close.
A little shy, but I believe Kurt had beginner's luck, like he said. I'm going to go with his, you know, he said he hadn't really done any fishing before, but today he did a good job, that's for sure.
You did the best job so far for the drivers. 6 pounds, 10 ounces?
I think it was having a great coach. He told me when to drop it in, what to do. It was a good beginning. We had such a great start to the day. We could go for quality after that, dropping in for the big fish. So all the terminology, he's going to have to let you in on it, but we had a great time out there.
That makes you look really good.
Either that or really bad. I'm not sure which. But I'm proud of Kurt. You know, he'd never caught a bass in his life until today, and he outfished me, so that's pretty good. I had one 5-pounder at the boat that got off, and with that one, we probably would have won the thing, but we came within a pound of winning, and you know, we had a great time, and we caught a lot of fish, and it was just a great day.
All right, 14-7's the number we're looking for. Shaw, looking for 8 pounds. You got it? You think you got it?
No, we had some real nice fish on this morning, just lost them, but it was a great day. 6 pounds even, Tommy.
6 pounds even. Let's have a big hand for Shaw Grigsby. Hank Parker Jr. Good going, guys. Let's bring our next group up here. Here we go. Greg Biffle, Greg Swindle. Gerald Swindle. We get him confused with a baseball player named Greg Swindell. But I'll tell you about something about Mr. Swindell. The world of bass fishing is always looking for guys who generate excitement, and they have found the real thing in Mr. Swindell. And Greg Biffle, what can you say about him? Tremendous, tremendous. 97 Rookie of the Year, Busch Series wins, 5 of them in the year 2000 for Greg Biffle. Rookie of the Year on the Busch Series. Really getting his season underway now. Let's have a big hand for Greg Biffle right here. 6'11"? 6'11" is the number. You want to be that leading driver angler.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be the leading driver. Like I say, the biggest one always gets away, but Gerald did a great job. We boated a lot of fish and had a good time today.
All right, we're looking at 4 pounds even.
All right.
Really, your first bass fishing outing, too, wasn't it, Greg?
Yeah, it's the first largemouth bass I ever caught, so I had a great time, and hopefully Gerald will pull us out here.
All right, guys, not good enough to win, but in third place, enjoyable time.
Oh, it was a great time, great time. We, of course, we got to kick ourselves because, you know, Hank lost a good one right at the end of the day. I lost a big one in the beginning of the day, and either one of them would have won the tournament for us.
Second place when it comes to drivers, Kurt Busch beat you out, but you're still second place.
I guess second's the first loser. I was telling him my two biggest fears is manual labor and poverty. So he's got an awesome job, and I have an awesome job. And what a great day we had out on the lake, and it was just a lot of fun. And we caught a lot of fish. We just didn't catch the size fish that we needed, but I mean, what a good time.
10 pounds, 8 ounces is what Gerald Swindle is going to have. He is one of the greatest shallow water fishermen in America, Gerald Swindle is, and it was just playing right into his hands this morning with the top water bite. We'll just have to weigh him in, see what we got here, Gerald. Feared man on the circuit, feared by white-tailed deer in Alabama as well.
Feared by a lot of animals, but these guys don't have no fear I fish against. They're pretty indestructible.
They're awful good. All right, let's see. We're going to need 10 plus here in order to do it. Gerald? 713.
Oh, we come up a little short. We had a wonderful time. This lake's absolutely full of fish, and we had a lot of big strikes on top water this morning. I'd rather fish top as anything, and went with it all day knowing we're going to lose a lot of fish. Me and Greg had a great time. I learned a little racing lingo, got a few tips on how to stay away from the wall, so I'm looking forward to driving home.
Yeah, you with it. 611. 501. 5. We had a great. Back a lot of fish that were about that size that just weren't quite big enough. 9, what is the figure, Trip?
9-7, Tommy.
9-7 for Marty Stone in order to take the win. Our leaders are looking on. All right, we're looking at 6 pounds 14. Let's see our champ standing up here. Great job. We'll talk to the champs in just a second here. We'll talk to our last group of challengers, guys. Marty, it was tough, I know, but I mean, you had to be happy with Todd's performance today.
Oh, it was so funny last night when I got to meet him and everything. He said, "Now, I'm not much of a fisherman." And I was thinking, well, we'll just have to see. And this morning, he had a limit in about 25 minutes. And if he's not much of a fisherman, he's a great, quick study.
He is very good. You guys stayed with the top water all day long?
All day. We had a bite or two that I thought if we'd got in, just like everybody else, it could have probably pushed us on up there. But it figures, defending Angler of the Year, defending Classic Champion, defending everything else, he's going to walk away with anything you put him in front of right now.
Oh, the big guys just keep getting bigger. Todd, it's been too long since fishing tournaments. Thanks for coming back here.
It's a pleasure. It's a lot of fun. Glad to be here.
All right, let's hear it for this pair right here. Stone and Bodine and the champs. Burt and Van Dam right here. Bring him on up. We got something to give you guys. Yeah. Can you pick that up? Jeff, can you get it with the base and all? Very nice piece of crystal here. I'm going to get everybody get their pictures real quick of these two guys. Couple of legends. I don't mind saying that. I don't think anybody would contradict me. Said we had a couple of legends up there. Our champions here. And have a little sip there. And the winner. So, yeah, where's the champagne? I must have left it back in the trunk. It ought to be getting pretty good right now. You just don't like to go without the top prize.
Well, you know, all these guys are fierce competitors, and that's the one thing I learned real quick today is that he's a competitor, too.
You can't watch this guy on TV. You don't get an idea, even watching him on TV, how intense he is and how many casts, how many presentations he makes those fish. Is that right, Jeff?
Yeah, it really is. I was amazed. You know, I'm used to fishing. You know, you go out and it's an afternoon of fishing, and we went out. We went to work.
Yeah.
We threw a lot. We threw often, and it was great fun to do. And on top of everything else, it was a great event. Citgo always does wonderful events and raise some money for a very worthwhile cause today, and that's the main thing. So it's always good to win. Don't get me wrong. That's the first thing we said. If we're going to do it, let's go try to win. And but it also, the most important thing is that MDA got some money today and raised some money, and Citgo does just a wonderful job with the Muscular Dystrophy Association. This is a great event.
All right, another big hand for our champions. Thank you all for coming out for the Citgo Bassmaster Celebrity Challenge. Give them one more big hand. Jeff Burton, Kevin Van Dam, they did it for us today.